Introducing 3 methods to create a waffle chart in Excel, we will go step by step, from simple to complex. The first example involves creating a waffle chart using a masking technique. D2 is the cell with the initial value. In cell E2, there is a formula for the remainder from 100% after subtracting the initial value. We create a table to build the logical structure of the waffle chart from a horizontal bar chart in Excel. The first column represents steps. The second column contains a formula that converts the horizontal bar chart into a waffle chart. The third column has a formula to calculate the remainder of the unfilled part of the waffle chart, from the initial value to 100% completion. For constructing the horizontal bar chart, use only the last 2 columns, value and remainder, cell range I1, J11. Set fixed minimum and maximum values for the horizontal x-axis within the range of 0% to 100%. Open PowerPoint to create complex vector shapes. The shape editor capabilities in PowerPoint are more advanced than those in Excel. Create an icon in the shape of a person by assembling it from rectangles like a constructor. Select all the shapes and merge them into a single figure. Create an entire army of these person icons, forming a legion of 100 people, arranged in a 10x10 grid. Combine all the person icons into one shape. Create another shape in the form of a rectangle with rounded corners. Overlay the shape with the person icons onto the rectangle. First, select the rectangle, then the shape with the person icons to subtract the shapes of the people from the rectangle. As a result, in PowerPoint, we get a perforated shape that is impossible to make in Excel. This object will serve as a mask. Color the mask with stylish gradient colors. Transfer the perforated rectangle shape to a new Excel sheet. Also, transfer the previously created bar chart there. Adjust the size and decorate the bars of the horizontal bar chart with colors. Overlay the rectangle with person-shaped holes onto the bar chart to achieve the popular mask effect. This method is very popular in graphic design and can be applied in Excel thanks to PowerPoint. Add a control element for the waffle chart. First, select the cell for the initial counter values. Link to the initial counter value using a formula that converts the value inversely. On the Developer tab from the Insert section, Choose the Form Control tool, scroll bar. In the settings, set the minimum and maximum values and specify the link to the initial counter values. Check the functionality of the waffle chart. Add a text label shape, text box, and in the formula bar, link it to the cell with the initial values for the chart. Based on the initial chart values, create a vertical bar chart for informative composition of the waffle chart data visualization presentation. The second method is pixel art. Creating a waffle chart using the pixel art method is significantly more complex. However, it offers more possibilities. For example, the pixel art method allows the creation of waffle charts in the shape of an oval, triangle, and even a star. Copy the previously created person icon shape from PowerPoint into Excel and adjust the height and width proportions. Add a transparent rectangular shape with corresponding proportions and group everything into one group. In cell C2, Enter the rectangle special character using the Alt code entered by pressing the key combination Alt plus 219. The number is entered on the numeric keypad following the Alt code entry rules. Create a text box object and in the formula bar, link it to cell C2, where the rectangle special character is located. This will be used as the source of values for the text box during the setup and testing stage. Copy the group of shapes with the person icon to use it as a background image for the special character in the text box. In the text box formatting settings under Text Options, use the picture from the clipboard as the fill. Adjust the font size. Now, if cell C2 contains the special character, this will be the content for the text box, and if cell C2 is empty, the text box will also be empty. Check this functionality. Prepare a range of initial values, A1B100 with special characters for the future, 200 text box copies, 100 copies for positive values, and 100 for negative values. Each time the source link for the text box element changes, the text must be reformatted. Fortunately, it is possible to select 100 objects at once and apply text formatting with image fill from the clipboard to all of them simultaneously. Also, adjust the font size. Transfer the text box to a new sheet and check the formula bar for the cell reference. It should be an external reference to another sheet. Processing. If necessary, change the reference and format the text in the text box accordingly. Arrange an army of 100 text box copies in a rectangle of 10 by 10. Create a rectangle with rounded corners and dimensions, as in the previous example. Also, copy the shape formatting from the previous example's rounded rectangle. Place the rectangle behind the 100 text box copies with the person icons. Now, each text box element needs to be linked to its specific cell, maintaining the sequence. For the bottom left text box, link to cell A1, and for the top right text box, link to cell A100. Group the entire legion of text boxes into one group and copy it. Make a copy of the group and change the color of the person icon for the new text. Fill with the special character from the clipboard. Ungroup the copied group to change the links of its text box elements to the original values and format them. Maintain the correct sequence in the links as well. For the bottom left text box, link to cell B1, and for the top right text box, link to cell B100. Combine the two legions of text boxes with person icons and overlay one on top of the other. In the range A1.B100 of the initial values for the two legions of text boxes, change the special character values to formulas with conditional logic for inserting the special character. Copy the control element, infographics, and current value label from the previous example. At first glance, the result of the pixel art method looks no different from the previous mask example. But now it's time to present the advantages of the pixel art method for creating waffle charts with complex shapes. Copy the group of the text box legion to create a future alternative waffle chart. We will need to fill the initial value range with the rectangle special character again. Ungroup the copy of the group and place an oval shape under it. Reposition all text box objects with person icons along the contour of the oval so that their group arrangement resembles an oval. Try not to distort the sequence too much, with the bottom having initial and the top having final value links. Once done, group the text box legion in the shape of an oval and temporarily hide the new group to avoid interference while creating a similar oval with different person icon colors. Copy the group again, but with a different color, and repeat the same steps to create another oval from text box objects. Overlay and center the two text box legions with person icons on top of each other. Place a copy of the rectangle in the background under the round groups. Test the functionality of the two waffle chart shapes. This method allows the creation of waffle charts of various shapes and complexities: triangle, star, polygon, and more. In the next example, we will explore how to effectively use the pixel method not for shape variations, but for different ways of filling the waffle chart. Simultaneously, copy two sheets. To do this, select them while holding down the Control key and drag their tabs to the new location. Then, on the sheet with the initial data, Processing 2, create a new table of initial values. We will need a sequence of natural numbers perfect squares: 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100. Note that in cell H4, a deliberate mistake was made by indicating the number 3 instead of 4 to show that the chart's functionality is not disrupted if one of the numbers is not a perfect square. Add a column with formulas in the range C1, C100. The formula serves as an intermediate step in the logical chain of calculating all formulas for demonstration purposes. The cell range of initial data for all text box legions will now contain different formulas. Fill the range A1, B100 with new formulas. In the scroll bar parameter settings, change the minimum and maximum values, and check the link. Test the new method's functionality. Now, the waffle chart area is filled in a unique way. In the left example, the filling starts from the corner, and in the right example, it's random. Such filling styles can be customized using formulas in different ways. For example, in the shape of a heart or even text. The pixel method is more complex but offers wide possibilities for your imagination.